My name is Marina Shenoda. I'm a principal engineer and project manager with the City of Newark Department of Water and Sewer in Newark, New Jersey. My work really sits at the intersection of infrastructure and environment and community. On the engineering side, I manage the full life cycle of green infrastructure projects from design and construction through long-term operations and maintenance. That includes everything from smaller installations like rain gardens and bioretention basins in neighborhoods across Newark's 5 wards to larger, more complex facilities like the Peddie Ditch CSO facility. So these projects reduce runoff, help manage combined sewer overflow, and create green space in neighborhoods that don't always have a lot of it. And I also review private developments projects coming into the city to make sure they are meeting Newark's stormwater management requirements. So it's not just about what the city builds, but making sure the private sector is accountable to those same standards. A really significant part of my role is the sustainability piece, making sure these systems are properly operated and maintained after they are built. For that, I work closely with DBW to coordinate maintenance activities across our green infrastructure sites. That's our boot on the ground for keeping these sites functioning, and building that relationship has been critical to making the program sustainable. A lot of green infrastructure programs across the country struggle with the handoff. You can build something, but it's not maintained, so it stops functioning. The partnership piece is also critical. We are not coming in and doing something to a community. We are working alongside people who are already invested in that place. Working with organizations like the Southward Alliance, Environmental Alliance means that community members have a real voice in what's happening in their neighborhoods. That changes the dynamic entirely, and I think the residents can feel the difference. I think about trust a lot in this work because it doesn't come automatic, especially in a city like Newark where there is a history that has affected how residents feel about public institutions, including utilities. Trust has to be earned through consistent action over time. When a neighborhood sees green infrastructure installed like a rain garden, a bioretention basin, and then sees city crews actually coming back to maintain it and to take care of it, it says the city follows through. It says this wasn't just one-time project dropped into the community. We dropped the project, we left it. So at its core, I think this work matters because it refuses to separate infrastructure from people. For a long time, those have been treated as different conversations. You build the pipes and the basins, and separately you think about workforce development or community engagement. So what we're trying to do in Newark is hold all of it together at the same time. Newark is a city with a lot of history, community that's paying close attention to whether the city actually shows up for them. So when we build green infrastructure that works, that is maintained, that employs local people and green neighborhood that have been underinvested, that's the city showing up. That's what drives me every day. And I do believe this can be a model not just for New Jersey, not just for the Northeast, but nationally. There are cities all over this country facing the same combination of aging infrastructure, climate pressure, community disinvestment. If we can demonstrate in Newark that you can address all of those things through one integrated program, that's contribution to the whole field, and that's something I'm proud of.